I'd recommend everybody go to Africa.
Beautiful place.
It's the birthplace of mankind.
Yeah.
Right.
But for African Americans, I think it's even more special. You know, to wake up and not have to be conscious that you're black.
Yeah.
Just to be able to wake up and walk outside and you just yourself today.
Yeah.
You don't have to filter that in. There's not a day that I can wake up over here that I don't have to filter that in. I have to factor that in.
Yeah.
When I'm driving, when I'm being pulled over, when I'm hailing a cab, when I'm in the, you know, you got to filter that in. It was such a rewarding thing.
It's annoying.
Yeah.
It's annoying.
You know, you don't, look, to wake up and not be a minority.
Yeah.
You don't know what that is. If you've never had to deal with that, congratulations. How beautiful is that?
Yeah.
But to wake up and not be a minority,
Yeah.
I didn't know what that felt like. I said, man, I got to get a house over here.
Yeah.
Hey, hello everybody. I hope you're doing well wherever you are. I'm your presenter Turain, and I just want to take this time to welcome you here, where we get to learn, we get to share a lot, and you know, learn from each other. Now recently I've been happy to see this great exodus that is taking place in America, and I've also seen it being pushed by celebrities like SteveHarvey, Tyrese Gibson, and many others. And they are calling out, they are calling the brothers, the black Americans, to come back to the continent, to the motherland. And I just want to see some of the reactions of these blacks who've had experiences here in Africa, and also what's their take, especially for them. They've experienced this climate, they've experienced life here, and we're just going to hear what they have to say about Africa. I'm your presenter Turain again, and if this is your first time in this channel, I'm greatly humbled, man. Thank you for tuning in, and I'm hoping you stay tuned up to the end. I'll share my commentary on the same later on after this clip. And if this is your first time in this platform, thank you so much. And we also urge you to support us by simply subscribing, give us a like, share our content. We're going to appreciate. Let's rock in and see some of these video clips that I've compiled here for you.
This is the motherland. I cannot wait to go. And then I'm on my way to another part of Africa, which you never see on TV. It never promoted. It's never on social media. I'm going to Zanzibar. And I'm excited. Zanzibar has the clearest water, more clear than Turks, more clear than the Maldives. Zanzibar is a predominantly black country. Africa, Muslims. You never see any advertising, promo, social media presence on Zanzibar, and yet it is the hottest tourist attraction, period. But should I go to Zimbabwe? Should I go to Nigeria? Should I go to Cape Town?
They are the kindest, most sincere people I've ever been around, ever. Forget everything you've ever heard. After you go to Africa, you got to go to Ghana first, then you need to go to Botswana, because you need to see Botswana is the second richest diamond producer nation in the world. Them black people over there got something. And then you got to go to Johannesburg. That's what you got to do that jump right there. Once you see that, you'll understand who we are. Them Africans ain't stole nothing from us. They talk about Burna Boy stole this. No, we stole from Burna Boy. Them Africans is us, man. They the beat, they the rhythm, they the soul, they the hard work. We get our courage from them. When you see them people, they look just like your family. They walk like us, they look like us. They got moves like us. It's just, you gotta see it. And we gotta, my goal is to help bridge this gap because we got to touch base with them because they love y'all, man. You don't even know. They think y'all to catch me out. They think y'all to lick. You know why? Because they know what you went through. They know where them slave ship picked you up at. They know they brought you to a land. They know what they did to you. And y'all still over here shining. If we take this shine back over there and give them the love and teach them that dust, we'd have a powerful union.
So, would you like to visit Africa?
I would absolutely like to visit Africa. I will say back in the day, I did not because it was more of a commercialized thing that in Africa it was very poor.
Yes.
Most people are hungry. You always see the little kids with the belly and the flies on them. And so it was painted as a horrible place. And then as I got older, I realized like Africa is actually very beautiful. There's a lot of money in Africa and a lot of white people have found Africa before we did. So they have a lot of business over there. They're starting to try to westernize certain places. And so me as a person in America, because I don't want to say African American, but person in America needs to get on board with Africa.
Oh, this was an excellent interview.
The best decision I made, moving to Africa. Oh, they live in mud huts in Africa. For the ignorant, do my house look like a mud hut? For all my family who want to invest in Africa, come on over. Best move I made. Separation for me. I don't have to live under Mzungus. Build my own, like Marcus Garvey and Malcolm X said. Tanzania, East Africa, Dar es Salaam. See? This is what life about. In your ancestral land. Y'all better come home to Mother Africa. No racism, no stress. Chilling on my patio, looking at the palm trees, having a nice sip. This is what life about, baby. Let that America go.
So I've been in Ghana for the past week. This is my second visit. And surprisingly, this is what I've learned. Africans do not hate us. Africans don't hate us at all. As a matter of fact, that is what the media tells us. So we don't come here. So we don't connect with our culture, with our people, with our roots. They tell us that, so we stay away. So we don't help build our communities. They want to keep communities poor. And they show us the worst parts of Africa, so we're not interested in coming. But it's all a lie. I have not been mistreated at all since I've been here. I've actually been shown a lot of love. A lot of love. They love to see us coming back. Is there jealousy? Do you get side eyes from people? Yeah, of course. That's anywhere you go. That's everywhere. If you've been wanting to come back home, come back home. I have the most peace. And I definitely don't spend a lot of money when I'm here. But come back home. Stop letting the white folks lie to y'all and tell y'all that Africa is poor. So is America. America's poor too. America's poor too. But you know what? You make the best out of wherever you are. Ghana is a beautiful place. Don't let anybody just stop believing what other people tell you and just come experience for yourself. Beautiful communities. Come on. Just come. Right now, I'm on the roadside. Going to get some fruit. You know how much I'll spend? No more than $7. This is Africa, baby.
Welcome back again, and like you said earlier, I'm happy to see all this happening. You know, for so long that Africa has been seen as a continent that is sinister and underdeveloped, unlike what's happening right now. Most of these countries have the best places that anyone can ever live.
Ever come in after the man, one nigga just say, quish.
These African countries, if you go to Ghana, if you go to Gambia, if you go to Kenya here, if you go to South Africa, Tanzania, you can name them all. These countries, they're in reach of resources. They have facilities that are developed to support the modern life. But most of the times that we see media propelling this information about Africa, them showing how African people are struggling, how I wouldn't say that Africans are not struggling. Okay, struggle is relevant, and I think it also happened in many of these European countries and Western countries. It does happen. We also have some slums there. We also have people who their standards of living are a bit low, but that does not make these countries or these continents be given that name of struggle. But look at it when it comes to Africa. They kind of show pictures of malnutrition babies and Africans who are really struggling with life, and they forget, or maybe I think it's a deliberate act of erasing the other side of Africa. They don't like showing the brighter side of Africa. And I think they continue doing this so that these people of African descent who are in these other countries, they cannot get that urge or that hunger to come back to their motherland. You know, most of them, they got themselves there, and they cannot be blamed for whatever happened. It's circumstance, and it happens, life happens. But they try to blind them with these videos of Africans in very terrible living conditions, so that they cannot have that that urge to come back to Africa. And one thing I love most is that you can see these African Black American celebrities telling their people, you know what, come back to Africa, come back to the motherland. This is the very place where you cannot experience racism. And indeed, it's true. You can never experience racism, especially from your own people. They will treat you as same, because they know you are sons of Africa, sons of the soil. And I would like to encourage most of you that you're out there and you've not yet seen this side of Africa, come and make your own judgments. Don't let the media propel this information to misinform you. Just come here and get to judge it by yourself, because I believe Africa has the best places that you can ever imagine of, some of which I think they're not in these Western countries. I don't know what your views concerning this, but I'd like to know what you think about these videos, these clips that I've compiled for you in the comment section. Tell me what you think, and tell me your experiences if you've been here in Africa, your experiences here in Africa, and if it's Kenya, Uganda, tag the country in the comment section. I've been your presenter to Rain, and this marks the end of this session. Please consider supporting us by simply subscribing, give us a like, share our content. We're going to appreciate. Thank you for those who've done so, and thank you for those who've tuned in up to this very end. It's an honor, man. It's an honor to have you here. Thank you so much, and I'm hoping to see you next in the next video that I'll prepare for you. Goodbye for now.